How's it going, everybody? Playing a little bit of Rakdos Sacrifice, playing the Karn build. Sure, sounds good to me. What are you thinking about putting up? Been some interesting ones going on lately, I know. Yeah. Ooh, black-white token. This looks pretty sweet. I'd definitely give this one a shot. Yep, 15. I made sure to make the command for you because I know you watch on mobile. I think this hand's a little bit too slow. This hand's somehow worse, but I don't think we're going down to 5 on it. Get rid of one of the surges. Hope we don't run into a creature matchup. Or surge would be better, but we want to undo this mulligan. Red white. Alright, hold this up in case they run out of Eidolon. Alright, looks like it's a Mardu. But mirror-esque. Mirror adjacent. Alright, we just need to find a creature. Or a artifact here. Fable. Sure. Gonna kill the token. Alright, still haven't found a creature, so let's put Big Gigantha into hand here. Yo, sir, thank you for the 15. Grab the link. So if we skip the prelim, we'll do it tonight, and if not, I'll get to it on Monday for you. But you're in the Discord too, so just let me know if there's a day that works best for you. Oh, okay. It's like Mardu Madness. Kind of neat. A neat little combo with Fable. Yep. Yeah, I can put it on YouTube for you. Yeah, I try to put the donation deck list on YouTube because I know people enjoy seeing their decks. Sounds good. This game has not been going great for us, but we're gonna try and Sekenzin to trade off with this at least. Alright. Now, Epicures are tough. I really do just want to get this Gigantha down. Even though we want to start Deadly Disputing, this Gigantha just hopefully brick walls them and they should have a hard time removing it. We can start Deadly Disputing after that. Well, that'll be able to remove Gigantha, so we need to answer that. Well, too late actually, because Fable. Okay. This is actually interesting. They have just the full blood package, Fable, and all we've seen really. Alright, well. Rakdos Fable, but they have this this white mana, which I wonder if it's just for sideboard cards. And we are going through it. There's 16 cards deep, but hopefully you manage to find something to do here. We are just in a bit of trouble just on the basis of getting attacked to death, but yeah, I was gonna say if they have more madness cards, it's gonna get real rough real fast. Yeah, blood plus madness is a good one. A good combo. Yes, they're definitely truly Mardu. We can afford to trade off. I just don't think we want to get too low if we can help it. Alright, well that's a real good one. Here are the treasure tokens so we can blood to draw a card. It's awkward. I think we're gonna blood one of these away. I want to save this though, but we can get rid of one blood. Alright, Dispute's a good one. Block sack, gain a life. Another fiery temper, jeez. 3 is tough. Like we finally stabilized a little. Like going to 3. Block here, sack, go to 4. I was gonna say, this is the 4th one. I'm sure they're looking for the 4th one. Yeah, they've gone through like 5 blood tokens. X. We gotta do this and find a piece of removal so we can cast up the treasure. No, we didn't. Oh, that was rough. Just a lot of air. Get rid of these. Bring in some removal. I guess we bring in the Dread Warrior. Tough with a Karn board. We don't have a lot to do since we don't really want Thoughtseize in this matchup. But I think it should be okay. That was an unfortunate amount of lands, given we also disputed a couple times there. Alright. My guess is that they're using white for sideboard, things like Rest in Peace, Damping Sphere, or not Damping Sphere, Deafening Silence. That would be my guess anyway. Alright, let's try and snag a Fable or a... Yeah. Fable. Oh, it's a Greasefang. They're just Mardu Greasefang with a lot more discard. Interesting. Looks like they're just Mardu Greasefang, but we just saw all the Madness cards instead. Yo, Neil. Thank you so much for the resub. Full 13 months. Truly the hero of the stream over here. Ooh, Lotus Surge is a nice one. But I'm gonna run this out. They sack this. If they get another blood and sack this, we can kill this too. But otherwise we get to just sack this. Having the Voltage Surge kicked at a moment's notice will also be pretty good. Man, the leaning into the discard element with a bunch of madness cards is nice with this build. Interesting. 2 mana. Another one of these. Yep, so they could sacrifice this to kill this, and then we get to kill this. They pitch a card. Interesting. Let's take one. Yeah, new Obs Nixilis with Regisaur will be neat. Big fan of that idea. Dispute. We want to hit our land drops here. Another Voltage Surge is great because we can cast it. We're gonna shock because we have Voltage Surge and we can sack the treasure to kill the Greasefang. Oh, I'm sure they're gonna just do this. Yep. Swing for 7, dome for 7. They get to draw 7 though, right? That's the only real downside. This turning off crew is also pretty nice for us in this matchup. We wanna... Alright, let's check our sideboard here. Turning off blood is nice. Alright, so let's grab... We could probably grab Citadel here. Might grab Citadel next turn. Yeah, just grab Anvil. Not if they're dead, that's true. Dying does generally prevent the benefit of drawing cards. Fair land. We're gonna just play the Oni Cult here. I like the new Vivian. I think she's a little too expensive for her value, but she's definitely of interest. Could grab... I feel like Crypt kind of lets us clear the way just in case. So that even if they answer this Karn, they can't Greasefang us. Can't activate that. Lightning Axe, sure. Yeah, you discard into exile. That was bad. You hovered over Citadel only to pass, that's true. Or just the Dream Crushers. Do love some Karn the Great Creator. Get to see what they're winning with, but in paper. Yeah. Lightning Axe, pitch a Madness Creature. Yeah, Greasefang's fine. You need to draw something. For the treasure. Devil's not a bad one. We can kill this if we need, but we don't need to right now. We can block with the construct, sacrifice it to kill the visitor. Rethinking that. It's something to discard. I'm guessing it's the Parhelion. Yeah, no attacks. Let's go to our turn. Nice, nice, nice. We really are. But even this board we were feeling pretty confident on. I think we had the advantage there enough to win out. Yeah, never has 23 lands felt like quite so much, but with Deadly Dispute we at least churn pretty well. Yeah, I think that game 1 was eminently winnable with like even a single more spell was relevant. I'm so not used to these madness creatures. As far as like whether or not we're supposed to use Karn there. Could always a plus on the blood token. Just like ensure they don't get the draw later. I think that might be thinking a little too hard on a card like a Silent Visitor. Alright. Not gonna be mad about 2 only cults, but we are gonna need to do something. Find something. Interestingly enough, that game, even though we didn't draw a lot of spells, we never had time to put Gigantha to hand. It's always interesting when you like flood but still have enough to do with your mana, just from the benefit of Karn. Alright, Pitch Helion's gonna be a problem, because we're not gonna be able to sacrifice something. I'm not gonna be able to sacrifice something here. I guess we just gotta hope they don't have it. Like we don't have anything we can sacrifice here. Alright, might just get turn 3'd. That happens, it happens. Okay, we're going to combat. Now we're in good shape. Well, relatively good shape. We will have to sacrifice a Oni Cult Anvil if we don't find another artifact. Any artifact here would be ideal. Oh, they also need a Black Source because they have Sacred Foundry, Inspire. Oh, well, they. As I say that, I mean, I'll sacrifice this. It's a little sad to lose this without getting much value, but it's better than losing the game. Okay, they chose not to. Maybe they're just gonna try and develop their board, force us to use a push. Yeah. We'll use one, since we have the second one kicking around. That's almost a good draw. Let's put Gigantha to hand here. Yeah, we just need any artifact. We're not quite at the point where we'd sack an Anvil just to get the 1/1. They shocked here. This is a race they're not winning as it stands now, but maybe they're planning to pitch a card with blood. Alright. We'll play some cats. Next turn, we're just probably gonna den them. Bloodhall Priest. Yikes. Oh. We'll be able to block that, which is fine. Yeah, fine. Now we have to kill the Parhelion, or the Greasefang before combat triggers. Because before we could actually just let the Parhelion come back into play and it would go back to their hand, but not anymore. I'll take our 5. We're getting pretty close to just doing this. Alright, well. Gigantha go blank, go away. Or Gigantha land. I'm going to attack first. Sometimes it is, Sam. Sometimes it's unplayable jank, but today, figured I'd give Rakdos Sacrifice a try. So we're having a hard time finding anything to do. Okay. There we go. Neoform. One day. One day we'll get the Neoform train rolling. I just don't know if it's today. There we go. Now we're in good shape. We have free sacrifice things to protect against this potential Greasefang. Make someone pay you for that. Oh yeah, I think Ob is an easy inclusion. I think this build, playing the Karn, would just swap for Obs, and then the other versions that aren't playing Ob would probably just find slots for it. I think Ob is insanely good in the Sacrifice decks. Let's get rid of that one. Block. We'll just dispute. I think we actually do just want to trade here. Or minus, get a crypt. We'll get the oven next turn. Draw a card. Ooh, that's a nice one. Cage Art, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Looks like we are pretty in control of this one. We have Karn to prevent Parhelion shenanigans. Yeah. There we go. I think there's some other benefits at higher tiers, but for the level I'm at, it's just some emote slots. But I do quite like the emotes, like the ones we got commissioned. Oh, this hand's pretty good, especially in the dark. Question is, do we lead on the Thoughtseize or the Epicure? I think I'm gonna lead on the Epicure. There's not a whole lot of ones I'm afraid of. Sure. Play Witch's Oven. Offer the trade. They shouldn't take it. Oh, the all-day stream? There's a 10-hour stream. Oh, it's Elves. Interesting. My god, their hand is just all lords. Yikes. Bad for us. Take one. There's a 10-hour stream when we hit 500 followers. There's a bunch of goals at the bottom of the stream. So like 500 followers, things like that. Oh yeah, sub points do control that, Sam. It's just I guess to me they're the same difference, but yeah. It's not actual current subs. Both of these are kind of bad for us. But we can grab Oni Cult and kind of just survive. So I'm going to take one of the lords. Leave this back. Yeah, sub points are what do it, but sub points only if you have like tier 3 subs, that counts as 3 sub points. I'll be honest, I don't have any any tier 3 subs. So when it says 35 sub points, it's actual 35 subs. This would be a good matchup for Anger the Gods, huh? Alright, well, we could kind of just want this land, so I think I'm just gonna do this. Oh, it's gonna be tough. Not having any Anger of the Gods effects in this deck is gonna be tough. We just needed to draw more Voltage Surges. Neither do I have any of those, yeah. No Pokey tier 3 subs? Shame. Yeah, the 4th. No, I don't think elves are good. I think elves probably does a good job of beating up a deck like this, but you got to remember that like things like blue-eye control are pretty prevalent in the meta, and that's not gonna do very much for you in that kind of matchup. So like any Supreme Verdict deck just houses elves, any Anger of the Gods deck. So like Phoenix would be a bad matchup, Winota's probably a bad matchup. Yeah, I can't imagine there's a whole lot of actually good matchups for elves in the meta right now, if I'm being completely honest. We, on the other hand, are probably one of their big good matchups. Heroic Intervention's probably reasonable, but like it's tough if your whole strategy is to count on heroic resolving or like having heroic at the right time. We'll die. All right, extra surge, extra this, extra this. Got our Thoughtseizes. Definitely a boat matchup. All right. That's true. If we had Anger of the Gods in our deck, I would have. But I was looking for the draw to find a fatal push. I think that was our line to have a chance. And keep this on the back of this Voltage Surge. Plus, Mayhem Devil has got to be good against the X1 deck, right? I mean, if we find something that can sacrifice, I suppose. Ideally, we find like a cat or something here. Sack it to Deadly Dispute, get a Karn down early. Yeah, Mayhem Devil's gotta be good into this matchup. Hey, somebody using it for something other than humans. Time for you to die, Elf. Hey, I like that one. I wonder if I would sack this Oni Cult. This is only match 2, but it's looked pretty good to me. I like having like those kind of extra effects. I think I am gonna sacrifice. No elves. This is almost certainly a Coco deck. I don't think we're gonna ever let them have it for free. Hey, feel free to give Sam shit anytime you want. That's how it works, right? You gotta pick on our streamer friends here. I'll just keep picking them off. Twitter can't hate me anymore. I mean, that's gotta help. Can't hurt the rep. Yeah, a single Mayhem Devil also just being lights out for this deck probably isn't a good sign. Batto, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, friend. Deck Tease is a good one. Yeah, that's a little bit more how I expect elves to exist. It's just like there's so much removal right now. And we don't even have like the best cards against elves like Anger or Verdict. Just a single Mayhem Devil is probably enough to wipe their deck. Okay, well, this hand's perfection. Ooh, what are we thinking? Do they have a Thoughtseize? I think about Thoughtseizing us? No elf, okay. I think I'm fine with them having a 2-drop here. but not a 3. Next turn we can go Epicure plus Thoughtseize. Oh, Gnarly Trapper is not bad for us. Ooh, that'll also be good. But I do want to get this down. Thoughtseize first. We can get the cat down instead here. Crippling Fear. I just want to take this Coco. A little awkward, but I think so. All right, ideally we just go Epicure, Anvil, or yeah, we want to protect our Mayhem Devil here. So we'll just go this. Attack with this. We want to just untap and just like ping down their board after they cast this Clan Caller. What was this? Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't think Winota needs to go. I think the thing about Winota is that it's like the perfect deck to learn Pioneer on, and so with the influx of players, people have been playing it to a much higher degree, but the adoring public, nah. But we took that. That's illegal. Huh. Oh, this is gonna be a lot harder. We can shoot down most stuff, but it's still gonna be hard. Okay, it got a lot easier all of a sudden. I think the new Obnix list will fit this deck, absolutely. I think it'll be great. Yeah, it's also a lot of unenjoyable magic. That's definitely fair. Oh, I guess Kill Trapper's probably right. Forgot they need 4 mana for this. I wanted to protect this, but yeah, we should have killed Trapper. And we gave them the Urborg so they can do this. Are they just not gonna do it? Oh, what a nice opponent, not punishing us. Oh, it doesn't cast by Trapper. Look at that. Can't believe you did this to me. Yeah, I'll be great in this deck. I don't think it slots into mid-range as much. Sam out here trolling me already. All right, this one should be... All right, now it's definitely in a good spot, but I was gonna say it should be in a good place for sure now. Kill this. I also like Todd. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're 1 short, right? It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're 1 short, so we'll pass. That's true of most people. I'm also a salt mine when I tilt. I try not to, but I know how it is. They can cast Crippling Fear off of this. Feels bad. But we still just win by bringing this back. Zombie. Interesting. What do we got going on here? Nothing. Okay. Well, we took out Elves. Alright, on to round number 3. We're up against Dummy. Can't be. Yeah, sounds great. We're on the draw. We'd love to be on the play here, but... Oh, that's fair. I mean, that's probably just like a good thing to do. Round 1? Who did we play against? Send Spirit. Round 1 we played against... My brain is not going to allow me to remember this, huh? Somebody with a better memory than me. Remind me what we played against round 1. The Mardu Greasefang deck. That's what it was. Yeah, for me, it's like once you get into like the later rounds of PTQs and it falls apart, sometimes it gets to me, which I understand is not conducive, but it's just reality. Take this down, draw a card. Oh, the speed's not bad, but we are gonna need to find something to sack to it. Yeah, Moz Wanderer. Spirit. Let's see if they sack here. Nope. Alright, well. Tells me the more stake at a paper FNM than Moto PTQ top 8. I mean, that's not bad, right? That just means you've probably assigned value differently, which is perfectly reasonable. Like, paper tournaments, I tend to be a lot calmer. Even like playing for top 8s or being in top 8s, I tend to be a lot calmer in paper than necessarily in Magic Online. There's something to me about like being able to see your opponent to be like, I care that I'm not being a Salt Lord to my opponent. Whereas like in online, I'm just talking to a screen. If I want to complain all I want, I don't particularly feel bad about it. No double black here. Like, I played high stakes paper matches before, and like, I certainly will salt every once in a while. I can't say I don't ever salt, but I like to think that I salt infrequently in paper. See if they just stand up the Faceless Haven and make me trade here. Yeah, in person's a lot easier to be chill, I think. Which is good, because I think if you just don't chat to your opponent online, I feel like you can be as salty as you want, and it's fine. This one does this attack. Now we have these going. We're in a little bit of trouble. Well, Shacklegeist is not great for us. Yeah, we have drawn our lands in the wrong order, but... Alright. Draws. Do it again. Be sad. Do it again. Be sad. Hey, how's it going, Supernova Games? How are you doing today? This is on the same tier as Rakdos Midrange. This was A tier as well. Bring in our Duress over the Thoughtseize. Yeah, this was also A tier alongside Rakdos Midrange and Winota. Yeah, that video dropped yesterday. Well, no, I think it made it up by the, like, just barely on Wednesday. I ended up recording it and having to edit it in a little bit of a hurry Downside to having a bunch of articles that were due this week, I just ended up falling a little behind, but mostly caught up now. Alright, show off our Gigantha. Alright, this hand's good. Put this on red. Play this. If they play a creature, we can go this. Set up an Oni Cult turn. Maws Wanderer, huh? I'll offer the trade. They won't take it. Everyone will be above board on this. Yeah, I feel like I have like a set process for my thumbnails at this point. So like it'll never take way too long, but there are some ones that like take me a little bit. Yeah, a friend of mine taught me a little bit. He did some of my earlier thumbnails and then I just started taking over, but there's still so much I don't know. I gotta get better at it. But this latest video has pretty good click-through rate. Hey, that is you. How's it going, Argo? Meteoric Massacre isn't stock anymore, dropping 300 on a paper playset. Yeah, that's no fun. We're gonna kill this. Put your face over the creature, something engagement. I haven't quite leveled up to the part. I know how to like I know how to frame the picture and insert it on stuff, so like that's not too tough, but I haven't gotten to the point where I've started using my face for reactions on thumbnails yet. I know I should. I know it's correct, but I can't get myself there. Maybe we're supposed to wait a turn to try and get the blood this way. But I think we do want to just start to like accelerate. Love watching Cat Oven decks so much. Big fan of sacrificing creatures as well. The fact that Anvil just buys you extra time against these aggro decks is so nice. Yeah, I gotta start recording something at the end, like just making the like faces and then cut them. My girlfriend comes over, I'll make her help me pose for reaction shots. See, there you go. That's just the tech. I could have my fiance do that, but I feel like I'm embarrassed enough as it is trying to like do it to the camera myself. I feel like I'd just start breaking out laughing if she was there too. MTG Grinder girlfriend flex, by the way. True. It's hard. It's hard to maintain relationships and grind moto. Feel that. Especially when like paper events were big. Traveling was a tough one. So we just grab Vault. Could grab Oven. Okay, I'm just gonna grab Oven. It's better assuming this dies. Loop this. That's true. I've been dating my current fiance. I was gonna say current girlfriend since you said girlfriend Sam, but I currently only have one fiance, if that was in question. But my fiance and I have been dating since we were both 18, so it's been 9 years now. Getting married at the end of May. Which is exciting, but weddings are stressful, man. It is. It's gonna be real nice. Very excited. I'm sick of having 2 kids and no money. I want to have no kids and 2 money. Love that Simpsons quote. Big brain Shadius. Love it. There's something to me about that Simpsons quote. Just speaks to me. Wife for 8 years, so I feel that. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the congratulations, G-Love. I was going to all these Magic events, so I told her if she learned how to play, she could team with me. Diamond and Draft? Bless. That's great. Megan was a PTQ grinder out here for a long time, back when Mono Black was a thing. She used to fight on the PTQ streets. She was very good. But she eventually ended up not playing as much as it goes. Which is better for us here? I don't actually think either of these cards are particularly useful to us, but I think Karn's gonna be more. Not a bad one. Ooh, do they have a counterspell? No. Yeah, I'm trying to get Megan back into Arena, but it's a little tough. Just because of the economy, to be honest. Alright, we're willing to throw one of these away. Nine, 8. We'd love to draw a Mayhem Devil. Interesting, they aren't going to level up one of the spirits. Didn't find anything. Okay, that's good for us. This is 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, we need to find a Mayhem Devil. They also can't attack out because even though we have a pretty weak offense, it does demand respect. We're like really barely crossing the finish line on this one. We have 2 cats, so even if they had a way to interact with it while this is tapped, we don't care. Ooh. Get in there, lads. They can stand up, which is fine. We are actually trying to sacrifice pretty much all of these creatures. This is the one we want them to block. Yeah. Dispute here. Geistling Snare. Feels bad. That's probably true. Let's sack this. Bring this back. We can net a spirit this way. Next turn, we're eyeing just getting in there with this if we find a land, but we also might just have to play Karn and get treasure. Treasure vault. We're just like trying to cross the finish line here. The lower we get them, the more realistic it is that they can't just attack out, which is our big concern here. Because like if they level up, attack with these. 2, 3. Interesting. I don't think this is ever the way to attack, because we just get a free block anyway. Like if we didn't have the 1/1, I'd understand it because it like could leave the cat in the graveyard forever, but this just doesn't do anything. And if we draw a land, they're just dead. Oop, not that one. Yeah, they're gonna probably try and level. All right, well, we did it. Hopefully, they don't have any cards left in hand. All right. All things the same. Yeah, that's one of the things I like most about the Rakdos decks in this format is your sideboard games are so good. Oh man. Oh, we're on the draw, 23 lands. We have Cat Oven to buy some time. I don't think Karn's critical. I think this version leverages the fact that a lot of people are playing this deck. Yeah, the Terrarian version, I think, is the older version. But Terrarian was more in the Lurrus builds. These Devils are real good. But we gotta get a lot going. If we had a Deadly Dispute, I think I'd be much more willing to keep this. Because like if we go like turn 1 Implement, it is fine, but I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Dan's better. So, of the two of these, I think we'd rather have the Epicure. Sometimes fine just isn't good enough. I'm a mulliganer. I know a lot of people aren't, but one of those things that I do quite often, I think. And we have all our colors. We can use this for red. Play Hive next turn, even if they play Spectral. You got a purty mouth. Thank you for the follow, but I don't know how to feel about that. It's like when I got the follower who's like, we should kiss. I'm like, no, a little forward, bud, but I appreciate it. All right, so we gotta assume they might have a Rattle Chains here. Just a Moz Wanderer. Double Moz Wanderer, huh? All right, we'll pass. At least you can do is kiss. That's true. No, you probably Yugi. No, you. All right, I think we gotta take one of these out. Aether Grid's pretty nice. All right. We're gonna need to find something to deal with these. Hey, something to deal with these. This would be a lot more effective again if we had if we were on the play, but on the draw we just need to hope they don't have another pump effect here. Because like a Lord would be really bad for us. Oven would be good. That's true. You don't need an untapped food. Yeah, Aether Grid seems pretty nice. Alright, well, Cage is fine. Question is, does this resolve? I'm gonna need this to resolve. Just, it's okay, just come on. Let it happen. Let me kill this. Cage is a good one, but we're like not playing the Cage game. Another reason that this Rakdos Sacrifice deck is pretty good. Like, even against like Rest in Peace and things like that, like you have such a diversity of game plans that a lot of the times you can get around whatever hate they bring in. Opponent? I mean, if they have a counter spell, they gotta run it. And costs? Well, I guess. Tells me they don't have a counter spell, so at least there's that. It also is not a spirit. So we can play Mayhem Devil. The problem here is if they have Geistlight Snare, then they can counter it, and that might be a reason they played it that way. So we kind of need Oven. Alright, I really worry they have Geistlight Snare. Bendo Galadria, thank you for the follow, appreciate you. Oh, it's gotta be Snare, right? I'm gonna play Karn. I think they have to snare this too. Lets it happen. We're not dead to any spirit off the top. We just get Treasure Vault, and now we can crack blood. We weren't gonna shock to hold up the blood token. So if this, so either they counter this and can't play Brazen Borrower, or they play Brazen Borrower and we get to kill it. So we were never dead on board, I promise. But either they counter this. I mean, this is, now we're dead to a spirit off the top, but for a different reason. Maybe they block. Yeah, they gave it hexproof. Maybe we're supposed to just, yeah, maybe we're supposed to just use the blood. Alright, we're dead to any spirit off the top. Let's hope they don't have it. Wait, gotta refresh. Building out the emotes. Okay. Going to combat's good for me, I think. I think they have to kill Karn here, right? No, they're just going face. Just the pet emote? Great. Oh, they found it. Sad. That Brazen Borrower really got us good, huh? It was actually this. The icon of mastery got us. Bone Crusher getting them pets. I like that. I think we're it doesn't end up mattering, but I think we're supposed to sack the blood to stop them from blocking our cat there, but we're dead there to any spirit off the top. Hey. It's the lad himself, Connorman. That's true. Petting gifts. I'm sure it's a thing. Alright, this is an easy mole. This is an easy keep. I'm just gonna get rid of Mountain here. Let's see what Connor's up to today. A red deck. Mono red. Alright. Pet the mod. I gotta tell you, my Twitch history is very poor. We're not gonna Thoughtseize here. I just want to hold up Fatal Push for the bigger 2-drop. We can Thoughtseize and play the tap land next turn. Pog animated emotes. Those are good. I have to get more. I have to get some animated emotes. When I went to do the commission, I just did all regular emotes instead of any fun emotes. Let's take Swifty. We have so many pass lands. Alright, we'll do this. Sam Swift's a good one. What? Thoughtseize bug. Alright, we're gonna get skewered. The God Hands. Didn't skewer, which is interesting. I don't want to do this to save my life total a little, but shocking here is going to hurt. I think we got it though. So I guess we can't Sekenzen. I want to get this cat oven going. Oh, that's a tough one. Now we get skewered down to 6. Take a million. This is gonna be tough. That's not gonna do it. All right, game 2. Otter Love, Blessed. That's a pretty great one. All right, let's get these Thoughtseizes out of here. Olamora, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I'll trim a Duress. Mostly want to answer on the board. Actually, I'm gonna put in Duress or Dreadbore here. Trim down a Karn. Or trim down 2 Karns. I actually don't think Karn's great here. We'd rather just have our interaction. None of those matchups that I think is positive, but you gotta find some amount of action early. You don't just have time. Yeah, this hand's great. Supernova Games. Nova's Games. Sorry, there's an S in there. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Let's lead on Dress here. Yeah, get rid of our Kumano. Kumano's so good. Yep, Soul Scar. Cat. Could kill the Ferocodon. I don't know if we want to kill the Soul Scar or the Ferocodon here. I think I'm just going to take this one, and if they skewer, that's fine. The punish. I deserve that. Land light at the stage. Yeah, play land, probably play light up here, or play skewer on the assumption they're going to get a damage next turn. Yeah. Bonecrusher Spike. Hazard's going to be a pain, so we want to hold up the Voltage Surge or the Dispute. Huh. And play this. Get in there. I want to gain our life before they get this down. But we have Dispute here. I feel like they have to Spike Fuel Hazard, probably play land Bonecrusher Giant. Yeah, Mountain. I guess with two cats, they might not play this. They might just jam this or the Ferocodon. I can't imagine they don't play at least one of the cards from the top. Nice. And now we can take the Skewer if they don't cast it here. They should just Bone Crusher us. Yep. We'll take our lumps. Ooh. We'll take out the light. I want to block. We just kill this now. I think that's fine. They play Frost on. I don't know if we're gonna sack this. Yep, Frosty's in there. I think we're just gonna loot. Alright. Yeah, that'll hurt a little. Any removal spells? No, but those are all pretty good. This will be good next turn. Big fan. 1, 2, 3 sacks. Easy lined up. Yeah, we'll take 3. I mean, you could just triple block, but that seems a touch reckless with this coming down anyway. Chandra? No, Bone Crusher, sure. Plus Skewer, I'm sure. Eidolon. Alright. Alright. 1. 2. We want to make sure this is the third one so that we gain the life. the den. Or just crack this. Crack that skewer us attack. Oh, this is just gonna block here. This is just gonna block here. Actually, cat's probably blocking here, so we have this next turn. Well, we can get oven next turn, but we need to make sure the Eidolon's not kicking around. The new Ob Nixilis, big fan. Big fan of Ob Nixilis. I think it's the strongest card spoiled so far. I think it's great in Rakdos decks like this. I think it's great with Chariot. I think it's just a powerhouse, and I think it will see a lot of play. It is the card I am most hyped for as of right now. Yeah, I think Ob Nixilis looks great. There's a lot of ways to like be cute with it, but there's just a lot of ways to like have it be good and not have to worry. It's a little dangerous though, because we're at pseudo 1. Debating probably just standing this up. If they stood this up and attacked, we block, we block, we block. But they probably won't attack with Eidolons, so then this can block the 1/1. This blocks here, these block here maybe? So I guess we do need to leave something around for this. We're gonna be able to gain some life. Yeah, it's so good against control, and just good in general. Connor was just saying he was taking his time, thinking through something. Take your time, we're discussing Ob Nixilis. Yeah, I think making the 1/1's fine. The fact that it makes 2 planeswalkers, like there's a sequence where like you play Shockland Elf, turn 2, Blooming Marsh, Ob Nixilis, get 2 planeswalkers on turn 2 on the play, and then just like tick them both up. Or like minus the first one plus the second one. And it's just like, there's so many ways to make this card good. Like, think about like Epicure, turn 2, Anvil, turn 3, Ob Nixilis, make 2 guys, and you're just like behind an army of blockers. Like, I think Ob Nixilis is one of those cards that like most of the 3-mana planeswalkers look really good, but they play even better. And I think Ob Nixilis is going to be one of those cards. I would be shocked if it wasn't an all-star. Yeah, +1 both, discard 2 or just 2 damage each. Like makes it really tough for control to ever survive. Yeah, 4 damage or discard 2. Interesting. Connor wanted to get rid of this. Might just skewer this now. But could have just skewered it off the bat if that was what's gonna happen. Swift Spear. I think you just have to kill this now. Like, if you let me untap a Mayhem Devil, your board just goes away. Oh no. I think his goal is to like do this, but we're about to well outpace that. With this. Yeah, we go to 8. Sack this, go to 6. Down to 7. They skewer this. We have Hive. So if they skewer this and attack, we just take it. Attack for 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you don't need to ult for him. Yeah, we just gotta be careful of skewer. Can't take 3 damage. Now we just get to untap, do this. Get another anvil. We did not take damage this turn. Could also just get boat. Could get boat. Anvil's also fine here. Get anvil. Yeah, I think anvil just kills here. They're at 7. I just wanted to do fancy things. Why are you gonna make me? Why are you gonna make me do it the right way? How could you do the same? There's a lot of different ways. So 3. Sack this, get a 1/1. Or sack the one that taps. Three. I haven't missed anything, friend. I promise I didn't miss anything. I promise. I promise, guys. You gotta have a little faith in me, guys. We had lethal by like 5 extra points. I don't believe you? Sam, come on. How rude. You're right not to, but how rude. I wouldn't trust me either. Yeah, we could have attacked with Hive, the 6 damage, plus sack the anvil to itself, sack either the creatures. The fun line I was thinking was get Sky Sovereign, play Sky Sovereign, sack Sky Sovereign to anvil, sack the token to the witches, and then sack the token to get the food, and the food to get the cat. But Sam had to tell me to go get the good card as I drop my actual basics. Alright, we're on the draw this game though. But we have Cat Oven. Cat Oven plus Duress. That's a keeper. Any Kumanos in chat? None, okay. In there, bud. Lead on Oven so they can't just kill our cat. We'd love to draw a land that lets us cast this Duress though. Light up. Yep. What do you hit? Land. Okay. You got it. Alright. We're gonna block. Any Ferostodons in chat? I'd really like if there wasn't. Love to draw land here. They're in this weird spot where if they like go to Bone Crusher, our familiar, it's not even good, but it doesn't have 2 extra points. Maybe it's worth it. Connor loves Cat Oven combo. I'm sure. So I think we just loop this now. Gaining the life is the same here, but as blocking one of these, now we just don't block. Uh. Ugh. Not how we wanted that to go, huh? Alright, well, we got a block. And then we can wait to sacrifice. Ugh. We might just get run over by missing that land. Not even a may, almost certainly will. We'd love to find like a fatal push for this, so then we can at least do something. Alright, it's going upstairs. Happens. Skewer. Alright, we're dead, chat. We're gonna take 9 here. Remember how we wanted to get that duress off? Right on time. Shock down to 3. Down to 2. Sack down to 1. Where do we end up after that? Hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna do it, because we're dead anyway. So if it doesn't work out, so it goes. Alright. 1 here. Make our 1/1. Actually want that to happen last, right? Alright, we gain a life, we gain a life. Go. I mean, we'll die. Oh. Well, we gave ourselves an out there. Yeah, that was a tough game 3 on the draw, but we gave ourselves an out where if they just had lands in hand there, I think we actually just like win that game. But yeah, was that 4 creatures, 4 spells? We got run over. Let's go, right. Well, this is the cat waiting room, but I think we have better hands than this. No Galvanic Blast, sad. Oh, we have Shrapnel Blast and Voltage Surge. It's the closest we can get. The cat waiting room looks real good now, huh? Both things are good? True, true. Alright, let's get rid of these 4 drops. Well, they're in a mull to 6. They're playing Lotus Field, so we're probably dogs game 1 anyway. We could drip like Thoughtseize, take their Sylvan Scrying here. But yeah, this is not a good game 1 matchup. Post board, we have the Duresses, Damping Sphere to find off Karn. Opponent? Opponent, let me in. Opponent, I got places to be. Where are we going? I'm just hanging. He's got nowhere to be. That's true. That's correct. You can needle. You can't needle a mana source, but you can revoker it. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. All right. Now we're sad we don't have that 4-drop in our hand. Okay. You can needle the part of stage that you're thinking about. You can needle the stage part of stage, the copy ability, but you can't needle the mana ability. Yeah, just you can name a land, it just doesn't stop the ability. So like you can name Azcanta the Sunken Ruin. Opponent kept a slow one, huh? Time to go fast. Yeah, Needle names Flooded Strand, Revoker names Black Lotus. Fair. I just always remember Revoker in the match for Pro Tour Player of the Year. Or not Pro Tour, just Player of the Year. That, holy, okay. Rid of a Hidden Strings here. We're dead if they draw a Lotus Field, but they have to draw exactly Lotus Field? Okay. Opponent kept a hand that needed to draw Lotus Field naturally, and they did not draw it. Alright, we want this here. Got our pushes, our surges. I think we want to just have the Damping Sphere in. We want to bring in Needle for Boseiju. Since we really don't want any of our removal. Yeah, I bring in the Needle here. Good against Boseiju. Well, not going to turn down a Duress even if we have to play it on 2. Hey, Draco's got some fans cooking in the chat. Love to see it. How you doing, Corey? No, they got scrying off. Sad. For scrying, for Lotus Field, for Impulse. Yep. Let's see what you got cooking over there. This is not... they have the land, so it's a reasonable hand, but... I don't know if I love this hand. But it does set them up good for a turn 4. It's still 12. 12... Yeah. Getting to go Lotus Field plus stage here. Yep. Couldn't get this down before this came into play. Sad. I didn't float the green for the second Grazer. The disrespect. Alright, we're probably dead. They should be able to likely Masterminds for it next turn, but we'll play it. Could dispute dig for a Thoughtseize since they're gonna spend this turn tapping out. That's fair. How's it going, Corey? Enjoying the Pioneer content? Big fan. Been enjoying the format for a long time now. Oh, we're just gonna Masterminds? What are we getting? I like getting a pour here, but... Oh, there you go. Well, welcome to this stream, Corey. We're big Sir Eccles fans here. Thoughtseize and Duress. Play the Sideboard, get them all. Beat on Thoughtseize. We don't need to cast the second Duress. Yeah, they got the pour. So everything as we expected here. 15 Chandra Emblem, a few people. That's chef's kiss. Chandra 5 or Chandra 4 Emblem is one of my favorites. Oh, are they gonna do it? It's gonna be so nice. They're gonna copy, play 2 Grazers, and then we're gonna get this Damping Sphere, and the game's gonna end. Sir Eccles is truly the most generous person in the Pioneer Discord community. I always like your decks. They're well thought out, which I have to say. Oh yeah, we took that out of our sideboard, didn't we? Oops. Hate to see it. But so it goes. We need to draw it now. Need them not to hit. Sag. We actually had enough time. Normally you wouldn't have enough time in this kind of matchup, but we have enough time. This isn't. This is just a pretty normal Rakdos Sacrifice, but playing Karn. All right, let's minus for an oven. Oh, duress. Yep. Discard buy you enough time to fetch it? Sometimes. A lot of the times in this kind of matchup, you just want to keep a hand that has like access to Lotus Field plus Thespian Stage, and that you're just trying to draw into your big spell. All right. 11. This puts him down to 8. All right, we have lethal next turn. That's true. Usually 1 or 2 versus 3 or 4. Though I guess we do board up to like 7 hand disruption slots, so. Well, you're dead. Hey, we got it. Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed this content on either Twitch or YouTube. If you did, please like or subscribe. If you didn't, be sure to leave a comment down below. I promise not to read it. Until next time.